Hello there, welcome back to the channel. The channel where I don't know how to edit videos, I don't know how to add graphics, I don't know how to add music. I barely know how to turn on the record button. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So, I'm real excited to bring this video. I'm finally finished revision number 4, and with the addition of 9 more feet of track, I've now hit the 80 foot mark, which is 24.385 meters. And yeah, I'm happy and excited how it all turned out, and worked on the scenery too. And yeah, for some reason lane number 1 is 9 3/4 inches longer than lane number 2. And I think it's mostly because of that R3 curve right here. So, but lane number 2, you have to slow down in 2 areas, or else you come off the track. So I think that'll even out the 2 lanes. Yeah. And anyways, for those of you that are interested, I have 44 full straights, 4 half straights, 3/4 straights, 22 R2 curves, and I just added 8 R3 curves, and I have the 4 crossover pieces. And as I said, I've hit the 80 foot mark. So I've added a little bit of scenery. I added that little fence over there in front of that grandstand. I've added this fence down here in front of this grandstand. And I put a wall around this lake because there's a certain person that likes to come off the track, and I know he'll end up in that lake without that wall there. This bridge area gave me a real hard time. This is my Molson Canadian bridge. Beer and racing, you know, they go hand in hand. But it took me a while to figure out what I was going to do with that, and this is what I came up with. Pretty happy with that. And yeah, so that's where we are now. Oh yeah, I bought that Dunlop bridge on eBay just recently. I couldn't pass up this deal. $29 Canadian, delivered right to my house. No delivery charge, no tax, no duties, from the UK. $29 Canadian. I can't even start my truck up and go to the store for that. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I also added these yardage markers, 150, 150. I don't even know if it's yards or meters or feet, but I noticed that on the track, so I figured I'm gonna put that on there too. What the hell. So what else was there? Oh yeah, I just wanted to give a little shout out to 4 guys that I like to follow on YouTube. Massimo at MP Slot Car, and Harry at Latvia Slot Cars. They're both Carrera guys, you know, that other brand. And Massimo has a beautiful track, and he's my fellow Canadian in the Toronto area. Harry in Latvia is just starting up his track. He's just building it right now. And the other 2 guys are Kasi 118 BMK and Lee's Slot Cars. Both of them are in the UK. I enjoy following them. So let's take the car out for a little spin here. I'll show you the new layout. Sorry for the shaky camera, but it's hard to hold this thing and drive at the same time. But I am very happy with the mix of. I now have 3 straightaways compared to the basically 1 that I had before. So that's the main reason I did this. But I'm happy with the mix of curves and straights now. Let's see if I can hold this camera better. So the main straightaway is the same, but then I had to go around this drain pipe right here. So I needed this little curve right there. And then the number 2, and here's the number 3 straightaway, going in the R3 curves. And then back to the start again. So, my 65-year-old back can't take much more of this crawling around the floor for a while. I gotta rest it. That's one disadvantage of having it on the floor. So now I can get back to racing because the track wasn't in use for over a month there. Let's do a different angle here. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new layout, revision number 4. Yeah, I think it flows pretty good. So enough of me babbling on. Oh yeah, I got one other thing that I wanted to bring up. This this Mini here is giving me problems. Every time I put it on the track, it would short it out, and I'd have to unplug the main power thing and turn it back on again. So I've taken it apart, and then I put it on the track without the top on it, and oh yeah, there's some smoke coming out of the motor. I'm not an electrician, but I don't think smoke coming out of the motor is any good. So it's called a sidewinder motor. So what I've done is I've ordered another replacement motor on eBay, and that should fix the problem. Smoke coming out of a motor is not the best thing. I don't know what caused that. It's just a defective motor, I think. So I haven't used that car a whole lot. So that's where we are. Appreciate you watching and subscribing and all that stuff and liking. And take care. Bye.